What is up, my friends? My name is Echo and this is Macy, and today we're here looking at some Pekka attack strategies in a war between 3 Strikes and WHF Rising. Guys, thank you so much for coming down to the channel today. I appreciate each and every one of you, and if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, why don't you go ahead and do that right now and hit that bell so you don't miss out on any of the daily Clash of Clans videos that I have for you guys. Well, every single day. Macy's been hanging out with me here on the latest videos, and she's been making it all the way through, typically falling asleep in my lap. And Macy's sleeping. We'll see if she does that today, but we're gonna let her chew on her bone and do her thing as I show you guys some Pekka attacks. The first attack that we're taking a look at right here, guys, is a Pekka attack utilizing heal spells and rage spells. I have multiple attack strategies in today's video, and they all have their place in the current meta. Most of them, or if not all of them, they are Town Hall 10 level. We have the Pekka coming in from the west and from the north, so very wide funnel happening here. Wall wrecker going into the base, and behind that wall wrecker, a handful of Pekka and our queen making their way in. And what I like about Pekka, I've said it in other videos before and I'll say it again today, is that in the current meta with multi-target infernos at Town Hall 10, Pekka are just dominating. No multi-target inferno is taking down a Pekka, I'm sorry. With heal spells, with rage spells, with freeze spells, Pekka can just dominate and push on through. The only things that really seem to tie up the Pekka are skeleton traps, things like that that are going to make them really slow down through the base. And well, we're not going to see that happening. You put a few wizards in behind and they do a nice job cleaning up everything for those Pekka. Let's get Macy a little bit of a bone here so she can stop chewing on my hand. All right, so that wall wrecker almost all the way through the base, making it through the final wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of wall right there, guys. That wall wrecker got itself through. Now on the Town Hall, that's pretty unbelievable. Max level wall for Town Hall 10 as well. And Pekka, King, bowlers. We had bowlers in that wall wrecker, of course. And the composition was comprised of a handful of balloons, a bunch of wizards, and mostly Pekka. Max level heroes coming in. You had the heal spells, you had the rage spells, and of course you had that freeze and poison spell as well. Not a frozen Pekka. There were not enough freeze spells needed, or actually in the composition. And you know, the frozen Pekka, that's great for single target inferno, but when you're dealing with the multi-target inferno, just bring those heal spells, bring those rage spells, and crush bases with the Pekka, as Hammer did right here from 3 Strikes when they were taking on WHF Rising in this war. We'll get into the details of that in a few minutes. Now, what this video was titled all about is the PekkaBoBat attack strategy. I love this strategy, guys, utilizing the bats as extra troops on the battlefield to clean up a lot of the base. This is really one of the newer strategies in the current meta, and it does a really nice job. Deltron on this attack versus Martin 2 from WHF Rising, coming in with those Pekka from the south. Bunch of wizards behind, another one coming in from the southwest. The wall wreckers coming into the base. There's only a few builders huts over there in the western side, but check this out. They're going in from the narrow portion of the base, not going in wide like we saw on that last attack, funneling directly into that base. What's really exciting about these attacks right here, guys, are how the bat spells are utilized. We're used to seeing bat spells being used, dropped on top of air defenses, taking out inferno towers, but that's not what I've seen from the experience from these PekkaBoBat attack strategies. Let me know in the comments below if you've done Pekka attacks and if you've been doing any PekkaBoBat attack strategies, and how they're working out for you. Do you like them? Do you not like them? And now, guys, we know about the changes coming to Clash of Clans with the spring update. Is that going to in any way impact the Pekka attacks? In my opinion, I don't think so. There's no changes to infernos. Look at these bats coming in. The 3 or 4 spells all dropped on the outside of the base, letting those bats just come on through, take down defenses that are not splash damage. Beautiful freeze spell on top of that wizard tower, knowing that the wizard tower could take out those bats in one shot. So you're going to freeze the wizard tower, allow the bats to push on through the rest of the base beautifully, like we saw right there. I mean, the Pekka are going to come through, clean up everything behind. The bats are just going to go through that base and take down everything, and then just start cleaning up things that are not even defenses, as any troop would. Beautiful strategy, all those bats being used with perfection. I like it, guys. This is actually the first time I've ever covered PekkaBoBat right here on my channel. They're taking down the town hall right there as well. Down it goes. And actually, while we record this, I want to give a little bit of love to my homie Clashing Duke. He helped me out with the thumbnail for today's video. Much love to you, Duke. Thanks for the help, brother. So the bats cleaning up the final compartment. Queen's even in there, going to take out the enemy king. Only a few things left. We're almost down to 100% on this attack. Deltron feeling solid with this beautiful Pekka Bat Attack with bowlers in the siege machine. Let's get into the next one. In this attack, guys, the base is going to get crushed, and it's going to be done again with Pekka. Wizards, rage spells, heal spells, just like the one we saw in that first attack. Let's kind of watch this one go through. Now, two different types of Pekka attacks in today's video because every attack doesn't work for every base, and it's worth noting that, and it's worth realizing that Pekka are good for more than just one attack. And you can see everything coming in from the northern side of the base, a few down towards the west as well. This base and this attack is a bit more just drop them in, like less of the funneling going on and more of the get them down, get them in, and let this all happen. We have the Pekka on the outside maintaining that funnel. They're going to basically funnel the entire base as the Wrecker comes into the core of the base, right into those multi-target Infernos, which are useless when you have those heal spells. And they're just going to keep on pushing through, get through the core, take down those Inferno towers. Pekka are just running with that rage spell, and they're getting in there really nicely, guys. We are looking at the enemy clan castle troops trying to do work on our kill squad, but with the rage spell, they're just pushing on through so quickly. The queen's there as well. She has her ability still intact, and the Pekka that we're funneling, the one over there in the west, is still making her way around the base, and she was saved, spared of her life so she can live to see another day and clean up more of this base. Queen's looking good. Her ability still intact, although she is low on health. There goes the ability as the Pekka bowlers. King, is the king still up? King is still up. Yes, he is. Pushing on through the base. The reason you want bowlers in the clan castle, guys, is for that splash damage and for the range. Valkyries offer the splash damage, but they don't have the range, while bowlers, they can be behind Pekka, rolling over the walls, getting the bowler bounce, taking out what's behind the walls. That's key, that's clutch, that's necessary to pull in the 3 stars using Pekka, so that the Pekka don't have to break through every single wall. Another thing you're going to want to use for the most part is the wall wrecker. You want those compartments to be opened up, and sometimes you just can't count on that stone slammer to get the job done, because, you know, just when you need a wall opened up, the slammer just doesn't get it done. So I would go with a wrecker in this case for this attack strategy, utilizing the Pekka. Look at this coming to the town hall. That town hall must be scared. Pulling the 3-star is Johnny. 1 star right here for 3 strikes. Deltron coming in on the final attack. Another PekkaBoBat on this one, guys. Town hall down in the southern part of the base. 3 Pekka coming in and a bunch of wizards behind. 3 more on the other side of the base with a bunch of wizards behind. Wrecker and Pekka with the heroes behind, coming in from the north. Wide, huge funnel being used right here, guys. Basically using those Pekka the same way you would use either Golem or Giants in very similar attack strategy, something maybe like a Bow Witch or something like that. But in this, it's all about the tanks going to town. The girls are getting themselves inside of the base. Wizards or the Harry Potters are going in right behind, and the Wrecker is doing what the Wrecker does. Even going to get through that solo piece right there of wall. Nice job with that poison spell on top of the queen. The Pekka going to take her down in 1 strike. The Wrecker still pushing on through. We have some wizards that were still making their way around over to the east. Now, worth noting, this base not max level. We're dealing with single target, with multi-target level 1 Infernos right now. No heal spell though, unfortunately. So these Pekka, you know, they could take a little bit of damage from these Infernos, but they are just at the tip of the range right there. Just the tip, guys. And the Wrecker now finally going down on that town hall. Where are these bats going to be going down? They're coming down right here, guys, in the west. All of those bat spells being dropped in the western side of the base. You drop them far away from the base so those bats can develop, and so that they can then basically take over. Swarm. You want a swarm of bats, not just a few bats. Another nice freeze spell right there, saving those bats from the wizard tower. Deltron is a boss with this strategy. Here come all the Pekka, here come the bowlers, and the bats are cleaning up the rest. I love the strategy. I love it. It's the first time I've covered it in my channel. I want you guys to let me know what you think of it as well in the comments below. That's right now. Go down there and do it because I want to know. Let's take a look at the results of this war right now. This was a random spin, and 3 strikes took on WHF Rising, in which they pulled a victory 84 to 83, 93.97% to 93.6%. Great war, great attacks, great Pekka attack specifically. Thank you, 3 strikes, for having me over to share that lovely war content with everyone here on YouTube. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, you should come on over and follow me over on Twitter. I'm using the wrong hand because, as you can see, Macy is sleeping on my arm. So follow me over on Twitter at Echo Through Me, and you could also find me on Discord, guys. The link is also in the description below. I haven't been promoting the Discord lately, so make sure you go on down if you're not part of it and join on up. And come on over and get yourself some G Fuel. Save yourself 10% on all G Fuel products using code ECHO over at gfuel.com. I'll tell you, we've been spending a lot of money on dog treats, so any of that stuff that you purchase, I do get a small percentage of, and they can go right to this girl right here, who's so nice and so cute and so energetic most of the time. Thank you, guys. I'll see all you back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.